Hi, welcome back to Dr. Zahid Math. Today we start MA101 Module 4 Exercise 3.1 Absolute Maximum and Minimum Values. Okay, right. It is Module 4. The last video also Module 4, but I mentioned it as Module 3. So I have corrected in the Google Drive link so you can check it out. Sorry for that mistake. And one of the subscriber, I can say the student, informed me through the comments. Thanks for that, student. In this topic, we learn how to find critical numbers and how to get absolute maximum and minimum value of a function on a given interval. What do you mean by interval? The interval will be given like this. Okay, right. This is a very important for optimization problems which you are going to study, which is the last topic. And also it is very much important in engineering, science and real life applications. Let's solve 6 problems, I think so, step by step. Bismillah, let's begin, right? So before going to this one, first I need to give the rule for how to find critical points. How to find what? Critical points. This is the first thing. So first few questions we are going to solve how to find critical points. Step number 1. Find f dash of x. Step number 2. Put f dash of x is equal to 0. Right? And step number 3. Solve for x. Solve for x. This x is called critical point. This x is called what? Critical point. Again I am telling how to find critical points. Find the derivative f dash of x and then put f dash of x equal to 0. Then solve. Sometimes it may be a linear equation, something like x minus 1 equal to 0. Sometimes it's a quadratic equation. If it is quadratic equation, you can use mode 5, 3. If it is linear equation, you can solve it on your own, right? And that x value is called critical points. Clear, everybody? Right. That x point is called what? Critical point. Let's go to the first question. Find the critical numbers. Points or numbers, both are same. Find the critical numbers of the function f of x equals 3x square plus x minus 2. Let's go to the solution. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is find f dash of x. Derivative 3x square is what? 6x plus 1. What is step number 2? F dash of x is equal to what? 0, right? What is here f dash of x? Which is 6x plus 1 equal to 0. So what is step number 3? You're going to find x, right? So 6x is equal to negative 1. I take this 1 this side. And then x equals divide by 6, divide by 6. You're going to get x equals what? Minus 1 by 6. Clear? Right. So this x equals minus 1 by 6 is called critical number, or you can say critical point. Let's go to the next question. Find the critical numbers of the function. Right. So f of x equals this one, 3x power 4 plus 8x cube minus 48x square. Right. What is step number 1? Find f dash of x. That is derivative of f of x. 3x power 4. How much? 12x power 3 plus 8 into 3 is what? 24x square minus 48 into 2 is what? 96x. You know derivative, right? Step number 2. Put f dash of x is equal to what? 0. When I put f dash of x equals 0, 12x cube plus 24x square minus 96x equal to 0. This is a cubical equation, right? So if this is a cubical equation, use mode 5 and then 4. If you use mode 5, 4, the calculator will ask you A, B, C, D. A is mu'amal, coefficient of x cube, which is 12. B is 24, press equal, minus 96, press equal. There is no constant, so press 0. Actually, the constant will be this side, okay, right. So equal to 0, right? If you press equal, you will get x1 equals 2 minus 4, or you can say x2 equals and then 0. These 3 points are called what? Critical points. So easy than the remaining exercises, right? Find the critical numbers of the function p of x. So what is step number 1? Step number 1 is you're going to find f dash of x. Here it is p dash of x. Here the rule is what? U by v. What is the derivative of u by v rule? Derivative of u by v is equal to, right, v square and then v into u dash minus u into v dash. So let us find u is equal to x square plus 2 and v is equal to 2x minus 1. I'm going to take the derivative. Du is equal to, okay, du or u dash, you can use whatever you like. U dash, which is 2x, v dash, it is 2, right? So now I'm going to take the formula. So the formula, I will write it, p dash of x equals, right, which is v square, v into du minus u into dv. So this is u dash is du, v dash is dv. If you want, you can use it. So v square, what is v square? 2x minus 1 the whole square, right? And then v, which is 2x minus 1, du, which is 2x minus u, which is x square plus 2, and dv, which is 2. Clear? Right. Now this is your p dash of x. Don't simplify. Step number 2 is what? Step number 2 is p dash of x is equal to 0. What's your p dash of x? 2x minus 1 times 2x minus x square plus 2 into 2 divided by, right, 2x minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0. The steps I have taken. Now you see here 0 is nothing but what? 0 by 1. So now you do magas. This one and this one. So this becomes 0. So you will get what? 2x minus 1 times 2x minus x square plus 2 times 2 is equal to what? 0. Now slowly multiply, you will get an equation. 2x into 2x, which is 4x square, minus 1 into 2x minus 2x. And this is, okay, sorry, from here you come, which is minus 2x square, and then the same minus 2 into 2 is what? 4 equal to 0. So 4x square minus 4x, right? 4x square or 2x square? I made a mistake. 2x into 2x, 4x square, and then minus 2x. This is 2 into x square is 2x square. Thank you. Right. So it is 2x square minus 4. Right. So now we are going to simplify this 4x square, 4 minus 2x square. How much? Which is 2x square. There is no family for this one. So alone minus 2x and then minus 4 equal to 0. Right. And this is a quadratic equation. Right. So which is you're going to use the calculator mod 5 but then 3. So the calculator will ask you A, B, C. A is mu amal x square, which is 2. What is B? Mu amal x minus 2. What is C? Minus 4. Press equal, press equal. If you press equal, you will get x is equal to 2 and minus 1. So these are all called critical numbers or critical points. You can say both things, points or numbers. Clear everybody? Right. So keep in your mind, this is the 3 problems related to what? Critical points. Right. Next thing is we are going for how to find absolute maximum and minimum values. This is an important topic. Keep in your mind. How to find maximum and minimum values. Right. So first step is step number 1. Step number 1 is what we are going to do. You are going to find f dash of x. Okay. And making f dash of x and then make equal to 0. I made it as step number 1. Right. And then step number 2, what we are going to do, you are going to create a table x and f of x. Right. X is the points and f of x. What are the points? Critical points and end points. Critical points and end points. Critical point means just you are getting here, right? This points. End points will be given in the question. End point will be given in the question. Now you get the f of x values, right? Now what you need to do, you are going to compare these values. You are going to compare the values. The big value, or you can say the biggest value is called, absolute maximum value. Absolute maximum. And the smallest value, you can say smallest value is equal to absolute minimum value. Okay, right? So absolute maximum, absolute minimum. This is for one variable. When you come to calculus 3, I'll teach you how to find absolute maximum and minimum for two variables, right? So keep in your mind. Yes. So let's go for the questions. Now you got it. Steps are so easy. When I'm doing the problem, you will understand so easily, right? What is the question? Find the absolute maximum and minimum values for the function which is given as f of x equals 12 plus 4x minus x square, comma 0, comma 5. This is called end points. This is called what? End points. 0 and 5. I did not write specifically. Why? Because you may think, where is the end point? That's why I wrote it now. Right. Let's go for the solution. Right. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is put f dash of x is equal to 0. I didn't write step number 3. This is step number 3. This is step number 2. 3 steps totally. F dash of x equals 0. What is your f dash of x? 12 derivative is 0. 4x derivative is 4. Minus x derivative. 12 plus 4x minus x square. Sorry. 12 plus 4x minus x square. So 12 derivative is 0 and 4x derivative is 4. And then x square derivative is what? Minus 2x is equal to 0. Right? Now 4 minus 2x is equal to 0. So 4 minus 2x equal to 0 means minus 2x equals what? Minus 4. So divide by minus 2, divide by minus 2. Gets cancelled. X equals what? You're going to get 2. What is this called? Just now I teach you. What is this called? This is called critical point. This is called what? Critical point or critical number. Okay, right. This is called critical point. Next, step number 2. What is step number 2? I said table you're going to create. How to create table? X and then f of x. Okay, right. Yes, you write the f of x here. The f of x is 12 plus 4x minus x square. Right. So what are the points you're going to take it here? The points you're going to take it here is, first you're going to take critical point. Sometimes critical point may be 1, 2, 3. Not only 1 point. Here you got critical point only 1, right? So sometimes you may get 2 points, 3 points, 4 points also. So if you get 1, 2, 3 points, you will put it like this. The next you are going to put n points. Okay, right. So n points is always 2 points only, because end means what? The starting and the end. These are the things called end points. You can say like that. So critical point is x is equal to 2. And end points is 0 and 5. Am I right? 0 and 5? Yes, 0 and 5. Right. Now take your calculator, all of you. Please type this equation. Type. I said type. How to type? 12 plus 4 alpha x. You know alpha, pink color. Alpha and then x. Minus alpha x square, and then press the button calc. There is one button CALC on the top. Press the button calc. Once you press the button calc, the calculator will ask you x question mark. Asking? Yes. Put 2. X is equal to 2. 2 and then press equal sign. If you put x is equal to 2, press equal, you will get 16. Again press calc, and then the calculator will ask you x question mark. Come on, give the value 0. And then press equal, you will get 12. Again press calc. Okay. Again the calculator will ask you x equals question mark. Press number 5, then press equal. If you press equal, you will get 7. Right? So now these are your values. Clear, all of you? These are your values. So don't do it all manually, because most of the students, they will do it manually. 12 plus 4 into 2 minus 2 square. Please avoid. You are all engineers. Try to use calculators more and more. Okay? Right. So you got the values 16, 12, 7. Now step number 3. Right? In step number 3, you have to compare. What you have to do? You have to compare. Compare means what? Look at the values. Look at the big value and look at the small value. Big value and small value. What is the big value here? Big value is 16. So this is called maximum value. Clear, everybody? So maximum value is equal to 16. You should write at x is equal to 2. Keep in your mind. Right, teacher? What's the minimum value? The lowest value, or you can say the smallest one. The smallest one is 7, right? Yes. So what happens? The minimum value is equal to 5 at x is equal to, sorry, minimum value is 7. Minimum value is 7 at x is equal to what? 5. Clear all of you? So easy. So easy or not? Very, very easy. Within 2 minutes, you can try this problem. It is not so difficult. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go to the next question. Find the absolute maximum and minimum values of the function in the given interval. This is called your end points. This is called what? Your end points. Right. Now what is step number 1? Step number 1 is f dash of x equal to 0. And I didn't mention step number, yes, I mentioned step number 3, right? Now f dash of x equals 0. What is your f dash of x? Take the derivative of this. 3x square minus 12x plus 5 is what? 0 equal to 0, right? So 3x square minus 12x is equal to what? 0, right? Yes. Now it is what? Quadratic equation. Take your calculator. Mode 5, 3. A, B, C. A is 3, B is negative 12, C is 0. Why C 0? No rakam, no number. Okay. So press equal, press equal. You will get two values. X1 equals 4 and X2 is equal to 0. What is this called? What is this called? Critical points. What is this called? Critical points. Right. What is step number 2? Step number 2, we are going to create a table. Right. X value, f of x value. What is your f of x? The given question. X cube minus 6x square plus 5. First you are going to put the critical point. What are the critical points here? It is 4 and 0, right? And the next you are going to put what? End points. End points is always 2 points. The end points which is given is minus 3 and 5. So it is minus 3 and 5. Take your calculator, all of you, please. Take your calculator. Yes. Now what you need to do in the calculator, please type x power 3. How x power 3? Alpha x power 3 minus 6 alpha x square plus 5. Okay. And then press the button calc. C-A-L-C, calc. This is called button, or you can say key. All key is the correct word. Key. So you press the key C-A-L-C. The calculator will ask you x question mark. Right. Put x is equal to what? 4 and then press equal. If you put 4, you will get the answer minus 27. Okay, everybody? Minus 27. Again, press calc. The calculator will ask you x question mark and then give x is equal to 0. If you give 0, the calculator will give you answer 5. Again, press calc, x question mark, give minus 3. So the calculator will give you minus 76. Again, press calc, x question mark, and the calculator will give x equal to 5. X equals 5, sorry. The calculator will give you minus 20. Teacher, I am not okay with this method, teacher. I know how to put the values. Okay, if you don't want to learn new things, you do it on your own. But this is the easy thing, because when you're going higher semesters, try to learn most of the keys in the calculator, right? So if you ask the numerical method students, they used to tell, lot of keys I'm using, all the A, B, C, D. In the calculator, you can see all the pink color. A, B, C, D, E, F, X, M, Y, all these things I'm using. So you must know how to use all these keys. Step by step, slowly practice the new things, right? Yes. So now this is finished. So the table is ready. What is the next one? Next one is step 3. You're going to observe, or you're going to compare, right? What is the big value? This is minus, this is minus, this minus. Do you know one thing? In minus, the big number is small. The small number is big. Okay. So this you know very well. So the biggest number is what? 5. So maximum value is equal to what? 5 at x is equal to what? 0. Right. What is the minimum value? Minus 20. In minus, the big value is small value. So which is the biggest value? This one. So this is the small value, right? Keep in your mind. So minimum value is equal to, right, which is minus 76 at x is equal to what? Negative 3. Clear all of you? So simple, right? So very easy question. Clear all of you? Right. Let's go to the next question. I think only one question, which is the last one. So this is supposed to be the important question. Keep in your mind. Most of the time the examiners, they will ask only related to trigonometric functions. Right. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is f dash of t is equal to 0. What's your f dash of t? Derivative of 2 cosine t is minus 2 sine t plus derivative of sine 2t, which is cosine 2t, and 2t derivative is what? 2 equal to 0, right? So minus 2 sine t, right? And then plus 2 cosine 2t. This is angle, this is multiply. Don't take it inside, it is wrong. Okay, right? So it is multiply, so bring it to the front. So 2 cosine 2t equal to 0. See, there is a 2 amal mushtarak. You can divide by 2, you can divide by 2, you can divide by 2. So remove this 2 first. What will happen? Minus sine t plus, and then you will get what? Cosine 2t is equal to 0. You need to remember one formula in this step, otherwise you won't get the solution. The formula is cosine 2t is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square t. Teacher, I did not study this rule. You studied in 002. Teacher, remember. You studied like this. Cos 2a equals 1 minus 2 sine square a. In module 3, you studied in 002. The same formula. Okay, right. So this will be minus sine t, right? And this will be, your cosine 2t will be 1 minus 2 sine square t is equal to 0. Clear all of you? Right. Now, if you look at here, there is a square, there is a power 1, there is number. I'm going to write in the quadratic equation model. What is quadratic equation model? X square, x number. Okay. So I'm going to write like this. So first I will write minus 2 sine square t. This is the first one I'm writing. Second one I'm writing minus sine t. Third one I'm writing plus 1 equal to 0. This one is number 1, I'm writing here. And this is number 2, I'm writing here. And number 3, I'm writing here. All in the same place, so no sign change, right? So I'm getting an equation minus 2 sine square t minus sine t plus 1 equal to 0. This is my equation, right? Yes. Solving this equation in an original way is very difficult because trigonometric values, right? So it's difficult. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use shortcut. What is a shortcut? I'm going to put x is equal to sine t. I'm going to put what? X is equal to sine t. So what is your x square? X square will be what? Sine square t. So this equation takes the model minus 2x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. This becomes what? X square. This becomes what? X. This is number equal to 0. Go to calculator, mode 5 and then 3. If you go to the calculator mode 5, 3, A, B, C. A is negative 2, B is negative 1, C is 1. All equal. If you give like this, you will get the answer x equals 1 by 2, x equals negative 1. Clear all of you? Right. Is this your answer? No, no, no. You put x is equal to what? Sine t. So you are going to find what? T values. Then only we are going to the table. So sine t is equal to what? 1 over 2. And sine t is equal to what? Negative 1. We want to find the t value. Then only we will go to the calculator table, right? So t is equal to sine inverse 1 by 2. This sine I am taking to the other side. So t equals sine inverse minus 1, right? Take your calculator, use radian mode. Please use radian mode because all the values you have to write in pi, not in degree. So use radian mode. So when I use radian mode, okay, you type this in the calculator, sine inverse 1 by 2 in the calculator. If you type in the calculator and press equal, you will get the value pi by 6. You will get the value what? Pi by 6. If you put this in the calculator, you will get math error. Are you getting math error? Yes. Why? Because sine inverse minus 1 is not possible. Negative values. Why? Because this theta lies between what? T lies between 0 and pi by 2. So therefore, you are not getting the value. So do I need to write all these reasons, teacher? No. You just write math error and move to the next step. So you got only one value, t is equal to pi by 6. What is this called? This is called critical number. See how much we struggle to get a critical number. So for all the algebraic function, polynomial function, we got it quickly. For the trigonometric functions, it's so difficult, you see. Because of what? Because of this man, cos 2t. So we are not able to get. Applying this and then going to quadratic equation and then get the values, and then we are getting t is equal to pi by 6. Clear all of you? Right. So now step number 2. Step number what? 2. What is step number 2? We are creating a table. So this is x and then f of x. What is your f of x? 2 cosine t plus sine 2t. So what are the values you're going to put it? First you're going to put it critical value. Then you're going to put what? End point. So what is the critical value you got? Just now we got it pi by 6. Okay. Actually here it is not x, it is t. So it is understood, but still you can change it, no problem. Pi by 6. What about your end point, which is given in the question? End points. This is your end points. Okay. This is called what? Your end points. End points, not end. Okay. End points. Right. So your end points are 0 and pi by 2. Already your calculator is in radian mode. Don't change it. Again I'm saying calculator must be in radian mode because we are using pi. Okay, right. Type this equation, all of you. Now you got it, all of you. So type this equation, 2 cos t plus sine 2t. There is no t in the calculator. Use x. So you're going to use 2 cosine x plus sine 2x. Just use this one. Okay, right. And then press CALC. Calc key. So if you press calculator, will ask you x question mark. Just put pi divide by 6. You type like this. Pi and then type like this. This button. This key. Divide this key. Okay. Divide by 6. And then press equal. If you press equal, you will get 3 root 3 divided by 2. Which is equal to, convert into this one. S to D. Because you don't know. You have to compare the values. Which is 2.59807621. Okay, right. Next, again press calc and then press x equals question mark. Calculator will ask, press 0, press equal. You will get the answer 2. Again press calc. Calculator will ask you x question mark. Then press pi divide by 2. Use this key please. Divide by 2. So you will get 0. Right? Yes. So we got the values. Now step number 3. Right? What is step number 3? You are going to compare or you are going to look. Yes. So look at the values, all of you here. Which is the big value? This is the big value, 2.5. This is 2. This is 0. So these two values are not coming. This is the big value, right? And this is a small value, correct? Yes. So therefore, maximum value is equal to, right? 3 root 3 divided by 2. 3 root 3 divided by 2 at x is equal to pi by 6. What is the minimum value? So minimum value is equal to, right, which is 0, right, at the point x equals what? Pi by 2. It's okay. So this is your maximum and minimum value. It's so easy, everybody. Yes. So this finishes your exercise number, I'm forgetting every time, section 3.1, module 4. Alhamdulillah, we completed all the 6 questions from what? MA101 3.1 exercise. So you saw how to find critical numbers, right? And how to check maximum and minimum values using endpoints and derivatives. If you have any doubts means questions, write in the comments or message me. Inshallah, next video we will continue in module 4, right? I don't know what is the topic. So once the time is there, I will try to record it. Okay. So actually there is no time. So I'm just making it for you. So please make use of it and just share it with your friends. And every video has a PDF. PDF means Google Drive link is there. So you can see all these solutions, everything. The handwritten solutions will be with you. So please study well, work very hard so that your calculus 2 will be what? Easy for you, right? So East or West, Dr. Zahir Math channel is the best, right? See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Zahir. Bye-bye.